going to have to show a little bit of dedication today. Whew. Hello. Today I'm going to go out and about again to shoot, photograph, all of that, some landscape photography. It's winter at the moment, so conditions are tricky. It's not the type of freezing cold day where there's ice and snow, but it's very changeable and wet conditions. The weather forecast for the day is grey and rainy this morning, and then it's forecast to clear up for this afternoon, so I've planned my day around that. The first location I'm going to, there's going to be some waterfalls, and I'm going to focus on capturing them because the weather doesn't really matter with that. And then secondly, I'm going to go and capture hopefully a really nice sunset at the end of the day. I've got a shot planned out for that, so hopefully it will come good. But without further ado, let's get on the road and go. Okay, so I've arrived. You can probably hear the waterfall over to the side of me here, or the running river. This is a place called Ingleton Waterfalls. You have to pay to get in here. It's private land, £6, so it's not too bad. You get to park for free, but you get to walk around all the trail, and there's some really nice waterfalls, and that's what I'm hoping to capture. Because the weather today is not too good this morning. There's been a lot of rain on the way down here, and it's still raining a little bit now, on and off. So I've come to this location because waterfalls don't really need to be captured in good weather. They can be caught in any weather. So I'm just going to walk down the trail a bit and find the first location. Now this is the money tree. It's a fallen tree that has little coins pushed into it all the way along. It's walkers over the years have pushed coins into it. It's really quite beautiful. It's quite special, and I'm going to try get the camera out and get a nice little macro style shot of the tree. I might try and get a wider one as well to put it into perspective, just to tell that story a little bit. Really beautiful though, and a nice idea. So, as you know, it's winter at the moment, and in the winter, landscape photography can become a bit more challenging. On days like today, when it's not a particularly cold day, so there's no ice or snow, it's just very green, but a lot of the trees don't have any leaves on them either. You get the grey out, like I've got today as well, in the sky. There's no colour there, so getting interesting landscape pictures can become very difficult, so you've got to get a little bit more creative. You've basically got two options. You can go for something a bit more abstract, or a long exposure with a sort of fine art feel, that minimalist type photograph, or you can come somewhere a bit more interesting like I have done today and capture things like waterfalls with some movement. Doesn't particularly rely on the colour or the sky, and you can capture images that way. So that is sort of what I'm trying to do today. Thing is though, waterfall pictures are not actually my personal favourite, but I know a lot of people like them, so it's good to have a few in your portfolio, and maybe you like them too. Let me know down in the comments. I'm so close to this robin. Literally, the lens is less than a foot away from that bird. Now the problem I'm having with this is there's just too much contrast in the scene, and also if I get down close to the waterfall, it's massive by the way, this waterfall, if I get down close to it, there's just too much spray because it's been raining so heavily. The water's just flying into the air all around, it's going all over the lens, so a shot is almost impossible. There's another photographer down there now trying to get a shot, but I just don't think it's going to work. So with this light, because I came out hoping for an overcast day, so there's a nice flat contrast that you can capture the scene, but with this high contrast it's just not going to work especially combined with that spray. So I'm going to head back to the car and move on to the next location and try and capture that sunset. That was really what I was looking for today. The weather seems to have it backwards today. It was supposed to be raining this morning and then sunny this afternoon, but it seems to have gone the other way around. The wind's getting up. It's much colder because I'm now in this exposed landscape. So, some of the things we go through to capture good landscape shots, but on the upside, I do have some nice views all around me, including this. And that is Ribblehead Viaduct. So it's an interesting location, and it's the location of the sunset that I want to capture today. At the moment, the weather is not looking very good, and it's the sort of shot that really does require some colour in the sky. But it's also one of those days that's probably going to turn out well if I just hang around long enough. But it's going to be pretty cold. The rain is lashing through now. So I'm going to have to show a little bit of dedication today. So I'm just taking a bit of shelter from the wind. I'm soaked. It's winter. What else can you expect, really? But landscape photography is hard in the winter. I went out when I was in Wales the other week and I failed personally. I think on that one the shots weren't quite up to my normal standards, but today the weather's failed me. The sun came out this morning when I was planning for it to be cloudy, so the high contrast situation didn't work at those waterfalls, and now I've come here hoping for a bit of sunshine. It's tanking it down, and rain and cameras don't mix. It's so windy and so rainy that the second you put your camera, or you point the camera in the direction that I actually want to point it in today, the camera is just getting covered in water. The lens is getting distorted, so I'm not going to be able to get the shot in these conditions. I am going to hang around though. I'm not giving up until it gets dark. Thing is though, this is just what it's like in the winter. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You can't always guarantee good weather. On those occasions, what I find, and I've said it before, is I will stay indoors and do some macro photography, or on the video that I put up the other day, some smoke photography. You should check that video out because I'm freezing at the moment and it's nice and warm at your home or in your studio. So sometimes that is not a bad place to stay. It's not all about landscape photography. There are other genres of photography, and if it's tanking it down outside, that might be one of the days to try it. Right, well, I'm set up. I've got my composition. This place is actually quite difficult to get a good composition because the vast structure is so wide that to get it all in one shot is really difficult with a decent composition, because when you get far enough away to get it all in, it actually looks quite small in the image. So I think I've probably got the best composition that there is. I think with viaducts it's better to get higher up than lower down because it gives a bit more of perspective. The weather it's eased off a little bit. It's still very windy, but the rain has stopped, which is good, which means I can take a photo. And I'm going at the moment for a long exposure. It is exposing right now, so it'll be a bit more of a moody shot than the beautiful sunset that I was planning. But there is some colour in the sky over there, so you never know. Even if after the sun's gone down, there might be some colour open up for me to capture. But I'm still hopeful. I'm not giving up, like I said. And actually, it's a pretty spectacular place, really. It is beautiful. It's bleak today, but I love those conditions. I grew up in the North York Moors, so I'm accustomed to it. And you've got to try it if you haven't done before, because it is really rather nice. The waterfalls that I was at before, there was lots of people around. There's no one here apart from me. I saw one runner as well. Fair play to him. Right, well, it's been a mixed day today. It's been brilliant being out actually today. I've really had a good day. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back with a killer shot, one that I'd want to sell, one that I'd want to use, put up on a wall. I'm not sure if it's going to be like that. I'll have to see how the long exposure turns out when I process it. Winter landscape photography, it isn't always going to be easy. It's not always going to go to plan. Plan where you're going to go depending on the weather. And that's what I did today, but the weather just sort of did the opposite to what it said it was going to do, so sometimes you can't account for that. So I'm going to end today's vlog there. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear some of your experiences of similar conditions, and if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. There's new videos going up every Wednesday and every Sunday, and I'll see you on another one very soon. I'm Adam, this is First Man Photography in the Yorkshire Dales. Out. It's absolutely brutal here. Windy, wet, cloudy, but absolutely beautiful.